Fontaine. Putnam Science Academy wins the tip, but she bounces the ball off her foot. Here's a tie-up, and it's going to a jump ball. Blair Academy ball. Here's Kennedy Henry with the throw it with the inbound to Zainab Ozil. There's a high court press here from Putnam Science Academy, but it's broken by Bella Murray. She gets the ball stolen, and it's Putnam Science Academy ball. And here comes number 2 from Putnam Science Academy. Number 4 with the ball on the baseline, swings it up top. Here's number 1, Nez, for 3. She hits it. Zainab Ozil with the ball again. Here's Kennedy Henry, swings it to Bella Murray, who has the ball on the midcourt line. Here's Zainab Ozil, the ball handler. Crosses it through. Here she is, top of the key. The 3 does not fall. Bella Murray gets the rebound. She puts it up. No good. Out to Ashley Red. Driving in. Goes up. Gets fouled. She's going to the line for 2. Ashley Red for Blair Academy.
My apologies, folks, to start the game. Tonight's game for Blair Academy is coached by Coach Rosnick. But now we have 2 shots coming up for the Buccaneers. The first shot is up, and it is good for Ashley Red. Ashley Red came in as a sophomore this year, but she is already making an impact for the Blair Academy Buccaneers. Her second shot is up, and it falls.
Ashley Red for 2. And here's Zainab Ozil with his hand stuck in on the inbound. Putnam ball. Blair Academy also seems to be running the full court press. The inbounder, number 24 for Putnam Science Academy. Ball almost picked off by Bella Murray for Blair Academy. Swings the ball to Jalen Hartman. Kennedy Henry at the top, pulls the mid-range jumper, and it falls. 4-3, your Blair Bucks. And here's number 4 for Putnam, driving down the court, guarded by Ashley Red. She goes in and seems to get shooting foul. She's being sent to the line for 2.
Number 4, Janiyah Grant, will be going on the line for 2. She is a senior. First shot is up, and it is good. Her second shot is up, and she drops it in.
Here's Bella Murray with the ball. Postgraduate for Blair Academy. Swings it up top to Jalen Hartman. And here comes Kennedy Henry with the ball. Swung to Zainab Ozil in the corner. She's driving in. Passes it from the free throw line to Jalen Hartman, who hits the 2. Here comes Putnam Academy. Number 1, Nez with the ball. Setting up the offense. Calling for a screen. Goes off. Pulls the 3. Same spot as earlier. That's another 3 for Nez. Here comes Zainab Ozil. Trying to get out the trap. She passes to Jalen Hartman. And they break the full court. Here's Ashley Red driving in. Swings it down the baseline to Bella Murray, who drives in and seems to get tripped. No call. Here comes Putnam Academy. Ball is thrown out of bounds by number 1, Nez. Tipped off the Blair Bucks.
No, Coach Rosnick let us know how tough of a game this was going to be in, but Blair seems to be handling the pressure well, but Putnam staying confident, even turning to mock the crowd after a bucket. But Putnam Academy drops in a nice move at the baseline.
And here is Zainab Ozil once again bringing the ball up the court after another couple points for Putnam. Zainab Ozil gets stopped by number 4 for Putnam and dribbles the ball out of bounds.
Quick substitution for Blair Academy here. Elizabeth Archer is coming in for Bella Murray.
Blair Academy adding some size to the court with Elizabeth Archer. And here comes number 1, Nez for Putnam Academy. Here's number 2, guarded by Zainab Ozil. Zainab Ozil. Steal by Kennedy Henry. Can't secure the ball. Number 11 for 3. Hits it. 13-6. Putnam. Here the Bucks once again trying to break the full court press. They're able to. Finds Elizabeth Archer for the easy layup. There's two for your Bucks. But here comes Putnam with the fast transition. Blair doesn't get down on defense, and it's another easy layup for Putnam Academy, number 2.
You know, Priest, Coach Rosnick let us know before the game that this would be one of the better teams in the country that they're going to face. This is the Blair Academy's home opener, but I think so far they're handling the pressure well. They're currently down by 7, but I think they're strictly playing their game. They're getting what they want to be accomplished. They're dropping in the buckets. I think they just have to calm down a little bit, focus on their game, and I think the results will start coming more their way.
I agree with you, Mike. I think they just need to continue to settle in, play their game, play their defense, make sure they're getting back and getting the points. No silly turnovers, no silly mistakes, swinging the ball, and just, ultimately being confident and getting those shots up. This is a really good team, and they're really jumping right in for their first home game. So let's see how the Bucks handle this challenge.
Couldn't agree more. Both teams are back on the court with 5 minutes left in the first quarter.
And here's Kennedy Henry with the inbound to Zainab Ozil. Zainab guarded by number 1, Nez for Putnam. Here she is with the crossback, getting heavily guarded. Solid screen there by Jalen Hartman. Defenders were switched. Here's Kennedy Henry. She's driving in, tries to pull the shot, but gets blocked. Here comes number 10. Swings it to number 4 for Putnam. Travel call, Blair Academy ball. Good stop for the Blair Academy defense there in the transition. And here's Kennedy with the inbound.
Quick update about halfway through the first. It is Putnam 15, Blair Academy 8.
We see the high press here again. Seems to be broken by Ashley Red, who's showing her great ball handling skills. Swings to Elizabeth Archer in the corner, driving in. Out of bounds off of Putnam Academy. And here's Zainab Ozil on the inbound. Zainab Ozil looking for her teammate. She finds Kennedy Henry, who swings the ball to Jalen Hartman, bringing it through. Hands it off to Zainab Ozil. Doesn't pull the shot. Ball handling in the middle. Elizabeth Archer for 3. No good. Rebound by number 2 for Putnam. Out off Kennedy Henry.
Bella Murray comes back on the court replacing Ashley Red. She had to see the trainer very quickly after taking a fall on the boards, but she'll be back in and hopefully contributing to the game.
And here comes Putnam's number 10. Swings it to Nez for the very deep 3. No good. It's off the front of the rim. That was some NBA range there, Mike. And here comes Kennedy. Swings it to Bella Murray, who's driving in with the floater from mid. No good. The ball was touched by Putnam's number 4. Blair Academy ball on the inbound on the baseline.
We saw number 1 for Putnam Academy, Ness, miss their first 3 of the game, but she has so far been on fire from beyond the arc.
Here's Bella Murray. Goes up. No good. Seemed to face some contact there, but no call. The Putnam player and Blair Academy, number 11 for both, took a hard fall there. Putnam Academy ball. Here's number 11 on the inbound, looking to pass it to number 10. Here's number 10, Lonnie Lopez, bringing the ball up the court. She finds number 1, Nez, facing off of Bella Murray and Elizabeth Archer. She goes in, left-hand finish, no good. Here comes Kennedy Henry, finds Elizabeth Archer down. Elizabeth's going up for the layup. It's good. Great transition point there for Elizabeth Archer. Here comes Putnam, trying to bounce back. Crossover, no good. Good hand in there by Kennedy Henry. Oh, but they're going to call it out on Kennedy. Here's the Putnam inbound.
Quick substitution for Blair Academy. Ashley Red comes back in, replacing Zainab Ozil.
Here's number 11 for Putnam Academy on the inbound. He finds number 2, guarded by Ashley Red. Locks her down, swings it to Nez. Here's number 4, beyond the arc. Guarded by Jalen Hartman. And here's Nez driving in. Guarded by Jalen Hartman, and she sinks it in. Blair Academy inbound. Running down the court. Bella Murray with the ball. Goes one-on-one with Nez. Refs called a push, I believe, on number 1, Nez for Putnam. Blair Academy ball. That That's 2 fouls for the visitors. Putnam Academy. Blair also has 2 fouls at this point in the first. And here's the inbound by Kennedy Henry to Bella Murray. Bella Murray guarded tight by 2 defenders. She needs to find a teammate. Someone has to be open. They're calling a jump ball here. Possession is Putnam Academy. Blair's back on defense.
Number 1, Nez Goranova for Putnam has really come out to a hot start. Team's leading scorer at the moment. She has been dynamic from the three-point line and within the paint.
Not only that, but she's also been very solid on defense, locking down some of Blair's good scores. Here she is. Tries to find one of her teammates, but she finds the hands of Kennedy Henry driving down. Kennedy maintains the ball, but it was stolen by Putnam Academy's number 10. Driving down is number 24. She cannot retain possession, but it was out off Blair Academy, inbound for Putnam.
Kennedy Henry for Blair Academy. You can see what Virginia Tech has seen in her as she just committed there, but she has been all over the court for defense. Number 10 for Putnam just dropped in a 3, but Kennedy Henry has been all over the court playing defense here. She's been a hawk for the ball.
Putnam has been on fire from the 3 tonight, shooting 3 for 4. Here are your Bucks, though, driving down the court. Kennedy Henry with the ball in the post. Finds Bella Murray wide open, cannot make the layup fall. And here comes Putnam on the fast break. Can Elizabeth Archer stop? Number 4. Never mind, it's a travel anyways. Blair Academy ball.
Another substitution for the Buccaneers here. Zainab Ozil comes in for Kennedy Henry.
Coach Rosnick really seeming to rotate these 6 players in, making sure that they're fresh and ready to go to work hard in this game. Blair Academy 10, Putnam 20. Here's Zainab Ozil with the fake pass, goes in with the Euro step finish for the layup. That was a beautiful finish by Turkish guard Zainab Ozil. Here's Putnam, number 1. Nez fakes the handoff to number 10, trying to drive on the baseline. Instead finds a teammate. Here's number 11 on the baseline, surrounded by 4 Bucks, swings it out wide, out off Putnam, Blair ball. Here's Bella Murray on the inbound. Finds Zainab Ozil, once again facing the full court press. Zainab's going to ball handle up, not facing too much pressure. Here's Bella Murray on the top of the arc. Scanning the court, finds Ashley Red for the handoff, who's driving in on the baseline. She goes in, swings it down, out off Blair Academy, Putnam ball.
Kennedy Henry coming back in for, I believe she's taking out Jalen Hart and the George Washington commit, a senior leader on this team. But these 6 players have been rotating pretty heavily here.
Here is number 1, Nez for Putnam. Finds number 4. Number 10, who's driving down the middle. Finds number 11 for 3. It does not fall. Bounces off the front of the rim and then off the backboard. Defensive rebound by Bella Murray. Here's Bella Murray facing off with number 1. Gets by her. Reach and foul by number 1, Nez. Blair Academy ball inbound off the side.
I believe that is number 1's second foul of the period. Nothing to worry about too early, but she should just keep an eye on that. She has been a dynamic player for Putnam here. It would be a shame to see her in foul trouble.
And here's Zainab Ozil after the inbound. She finds Kennedy Henry at the top of the arc. Kennedy fakes the handoff to Bella Murray, then finds her on the pass. Here's Bella Murray driving in, looking for a way to go up for the shot, but instead finds Kennedy for 3. It does not fall off the back of the rim, but Elizabeth Archer gets in there. Still, Putnam Academy ball.
Putnam will have about 30 seconds left in the first period to get down the court, see if they possess the ball or try to get things moving.
Well, with Blair's press here, it looks like they're going to burn some time off the clock. Here's Zainab Ozil facing with number 5, Putnam. Switches to number 11, who's driving in. Strong driving, and it looks like an and 1. Putnam's number 11 getting sent to the free throw line.
Number 11, Genevieve Wademeyer. She is a senior for Putnam here. Let's see what she can do at the line. But a quick substitution for Putnam. Number 2, Jada Mills comes in to replace number 1 Nez. Genevieve Weidemeyer shot is up, and she drops it in, but you could hear the crowd roar.
That was a three-point play. Zayna Boza with the handling. Gets past the swipe by number 5 for Putnam. Let's see if Blair can capitalize off this with 10 seconds remaining in the quarter. Zayna Boza. Oh, with the crossover. Swings it to Bella Murray, who pulls the three, and it's good! What a great series from the Bucks there as time expiring in the quarter. That's getting the fans up on their feet. Let's see how the Bucks do in the second quarter.
That was a dynamic play there, Priest, honestly. Blair, I felt like they were getting the first game jitters out of the way, but they have become pretty dynamic. They've handled the pressure well, the full court press. They've been able to break that, so that should be able to continue on through the game, and then the other parts of their strategy should follow shortly after.
Yeah, Mike, I can't agree with you there. And Putnam, who seemed to be pulling away with a lead, was stopped by Blair's offense and their defense to cut the lead from 10 points to 8, and the Bucks with the momentum now heading into the second quarter.
I would also like to take this time to thank our athletic ambassadors, Carson Vivarek and Hayden Yao, for getting us this setup tonight. So I appreciate them.
Their hard work through the past game and today will not go unnoticed, and as they continue to support us throughout the entire season. And players are back on the court. Here starts the second quarter. Blair Academy seeing the lineup of Jalen Hartman, Elizabeth Archer, Zaina Bozel, Kennedy Henry, and Bella Murray. And here's Zaina Bozel with the ball. Zaina finds number 2, Kennedy Henry for the Bucks. Back to Zaina for the handoff, who drives in. Oh, her layup does not fall. And here was number 1, Nez, with the rebound. Swings it to number 11, who goes for the layup. Blair Academy inbound. The ball was hit off of number 11 for Putnam Academy. Blair Academy inbound once again. Kennedy Henry looking for a teammate. Full court press was looking unbeatable, but then she finds Bella Murray, who brings the ball up. Back to Kennedy Henry, pulls the mid-range jumper from the elbow. It does not fall. Rebounded by number 11 for Putnam. Here's number 2 for Putnam Academy, driving in. No good. Jalen Hartman with the rebound. Jalen Hartman finds Elizabeth Archer in the corner. Back to Jalen. Jalen drives in off of 24, but finds Zaina for 3. No good. Kennedy Henry gets the offensive rebound and finishes. Good hustle there from Kennedy Henry to get the board and then put it up for 2. And here's Putnam with the response. Kennedy Henry with the steal. Swings it to Zaina Bosa, who launches the ball down court to find Jalen Hartman, who finishes for the layup.
And there you can easily see what I was talking about with Kennedy Henry being a ball hawk. She went to the floor to get that one, which caused some great transition points for their team.
Great defensive play. Kennedy Henry once again getting there. She gets up in number 24 for Putnam, gets up in Kennedy's face. Seemed like not that dirty of a play, but she's very unhappy over it.
Yeah, the refs did a great job there trying to keep it clean. Putnam got a little overexcited there. She was playing pretty physical, but oh wow, I think there was just a technical foul. Coach Devin Hill talking to the referee about that one. I'm sure he doesn't want to stand up his players, but I think emotions are just flaring right now.
Both teams seem to be talking over while the refs come to a decision. And it was a technical foul on number 24 for Putnam Academy, sending Kennedy Henry to the line.
Kennedy Henry, the Virginia Tech commit, up at the line. Shot is up, and it is no good. Second shot is up, and it is good. Blair Academy 20 and Putnam Science Academy 25, with 6:23 to play in the second.
And here is number 2, Kennedy Henry with the inbound. Finds Zayna Bozel in the backcourt. Dribbling the ball down. It's a crossover. Looks like it goes off the foot, but she maintains the ball. Tries to find Kennedy Henry, but the ball instead goes out of bounds. Putnam Academy ball. Blair has cut Putnam's lead to 5 points. They've been hawks on defense. Reach and foul called on number 11 for Blair, Elizabeth Archer. And inbound on the side for Putnam.
Quick foul update for both teams. Blair Academy has committed 5 fouls with Putnam Academy at 4. And a quick substitution for Blair Academy here. Ashley Red coming in, replacing Elizabeth Archer.
And here is Putnam with the inbound. Number 1, Nez with the ball. Handling from the left side of the court. She finds number 24 who dribbles in, finds number 4 in the corner. For 3 is not good off the back of the rim. Zayna Bozel with the rebound. Finds Jalen Hartman down the court. Foul on number 24, Putnam Academy. Good eyes by Zaynab there.
Number 24, Sophia Fontaine, has committed a little series of foul here. She is a PG for Putnam, and I'm sure the team is expecting a little more leadership out here. We'll see what happens as we go forward. But a couple substitutions for both teams. Actually, a Princeton lacrosse commit, Ella Sloan, comes in to replace Bella Murray for Blair Academy.
Ella Sloan showing her multi-sport athleticism by getting in early here in the game. Zayna Bozel driving in, puts up the floater. It does not fall off the back of the rim, and here's Putnam, number 10, with the rebound, driving down the court. Mishandles the ball, but the ball still finds the hands of number 4 for Putnam. It's the 3. 20-28, Putnam Academy. Kennedy Henry dribbling the ball down the court. Looks like another reach-in foul called on Putnam Academy, on number 4. Blair Academy inbound on the side. Kennedy looking for Zaynab, but instead finds Jalen Hartman. Jalen hands off to Zayna Bozel, who drives in, step back 3. She hits it! Big 3 from Zayna Bozel there, and a steal from Kennedy Henry. Kennedy finds Zaynab, fakes the 3, steps back, finds Kennedy Henry for 3. It's good! The crowd is loving it! 6 points there for your Bucks. 26-28. Here's Putnam with the response from 3. In the corner, number 2 misses the ball. Defensive rebound by your Bucks. Here's Zaynab. The crowd is absolutely loving it. Zayna Bozel, one-on-one with Nez, drives in, finds Kennedy. Kennedy pulls the 3 from the top. It is not good, off the side of the rim. Here comes number 11. Swings it to number 4 for Putnam. Back to 4 for 3. She hits it.
Just before that 3 there, the Blair Academy lead was down to 2, but now they're trailing by 5 with 4:20 left in the second quarter. That was an electric play, Priest. Like I said, Kennedy Henry there again, tracking that ball, making plays for Blair Academy. I believe there's a timeout by Blair Academy.
Absolutely electric 3 from Zaynab, followed up by the steal from Kennedy, who passed the ball to Zaynab and then back to Kennedy, who then drills another 3 for a 6-point possession for Blair. Really impressive work there. Blair showing their hustle and their work that Coach Rosnick said was a big part of their game plan for today.
Yeah, I agree. And Coach Rosnick let us know before the game that they want to have discipline with the ball and rely on their teammates to put in the work. And I would say that Blair has been moving the ball greatly. They've been passing the ball around the perimeter, getting in and out of the paint. Everyone contributing So I would say that Coach Rosnick's probably pretty proud of their ball movement and team discipline here.
Yeah, Mike, I can't agree with you more. The discipline and the ability to trust your teammates and to distribute the ball, no one out there working for themselves, but them working as one unit, one person, has really been impressive today. And I think it's part of the reason for them to be able to come back and keep themselves in this game against a really strong Putnam Academy team. Here come both teams getting back on the court, and let's see if Blair can narrow Putnam's lead even more before the half. 4 minutes, 10 seconds remaining in this half. And here's number 1, Ashley Red for Blair Academy, inbounding the ball. Finds Bella Murray, swings it back to Ashley Red, who's driving in, gets the Euro step, does not fall. Ball's on the floor, travel called on number 10 for Putnam, who rolled on the ground with the ball in her hands. Blair Academy inbound off the baseline. Bella Murray with the inbound, looking for a teammate. Time does not run out, and here's Elizabeth Archer with the ball for 3. She hits it! 29-31, your Bucks are within 2. What a 3 there from Elizabeth Archer, new junior. And number 11 for Putnam, just drove down. Seemingly no defense there from the Bucks for an easy 2. Here's Blair with the press break. Ashley Red with the ball. Once again finds Elizabeth Archer for 3. It does not fall in the right corner this time. And here's Putnam with the response. Here's number 4 driving in through the paint. She makes the ball fall. Blair Academy driving down the court, seeing if they can get that lead back down. Here's Bella Murray handling the ball. Jalen Hartman now. Jalen Hartman with the fake spin. Easy layup off the glass. Great move there from Jalen Hartman to get the defender off her and to make her way to the rim even easier. Here's number 1, Nez for Putnam with a great finger roll for the basket, keeping her defender away. Blair Academy back with the ball. This has been some fast gameplay here late in the second quarter. And here's Bella Murray. Bella Murray finds Ella Sloan, and then finds Jalen Hartman. Jalen Hartman for 3. Oh! Moving, she hits the 3. Impressive shot there from the big, Jalen Hartman. And here's Putnam Academy. Will they be able to respond, or will Blair lock them down on defense? Here's number 2 driving in. She was fouled on her shot. Blair Academy's hands seem to be straight up, Mike. I don't know if I agree with that call.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that the refs have called fairly even game so far, so we'll give them the benefit of the doubt there. But we have number 2, Jada Mills, at the line for shooting 2. Crowd is absolutely trying to get in her head here. And it works for this one. The ball was missing, but a quick substitution for Blair Academy. Number 2, Kennedy Henry, and number 13, Zainab Ozil, come in to replace Ella Sloan and Elizabeth Archer. Second of 2 free throws coming up for Jada Mills of Putnam Academy. Second shot is up, and it is in. The crowd was not phased on that one.
And here's Zainab Ozil bringing the ball up the right side of the court for Blair Academy. She's playing fast, showing off her ball handling skill. Crosses over, drives in, gets fouled with the reach in by number 10 for Putnam. They can't stop her, so they have to foul her. 7 fouls for Putnam Academy.
That'll put them in bonus, so Zainab Ozil will be going to the line for 1-and-1 here. Blair Academy has cut their deficit down to 4, and if she can knock both these down, they'll be down to a 1-possession game. Zainab's first shot is up, and it misses. Struggling for the rebound there, but Zainab comes out with it. Blair Academy keeps possession. Kennedy Henry up with the 3. She misses. Putnam Academy recovers rebound.
Here comes Putnam now. Number 1, Nez finds number 10 in the corner for 3. Does not hit it off the front of the rim, but offensive rebound by number 1, Nez. handles the ball through two Blair Academy defenders, finds number 4 for the 3 at the top of the arc. Is not good. Another offensive rebound for Putnam Academy. Number 1, Nez, fakes the 3, finds number 4 who's driving in, gets into the paint, gets packed by Kennedy Henry. Ball out of bounds off Kennedy. Here's a Putnam Academy throw-in.
That was an electric block there, Priest. Kennedy went up with there inch for inch and brought that ball down with them.
Keeping it clean, so no foul was called, but sadly, out off her. And here's Putnam, number 24 in the corner, finds number 10, who goes up. It is not good. Too much on that one, too strong. And here's Ashley Red. Will Blair be able to strike back? Here comes Ashley Red, driving in. Her layup doesn't fall. Putnam, number 1, Nez on the response. Finds number 4, who gets, oh, Kennedy Henry got her hand in there. And then they called a foul on, I believe, number 31, Jalen Hartman for Blair Academy, a reach and foul.
Yeah, there's a little bit of contact there on the play. I believe Blair Academy called timeout, but they just are in bonus territory now, so Putnam will be going to the line for 1-1 after this timeout. Coach Rosnick let us know before the game that they wanted to have some confidence and make some shots with that. This was Blair's first game. They came out a little slow, but I believe since then they haven't lost any confidence. They keep putting shots up. Their shooting percentage has gone up, and they've been knocking them down. I don't think they lost confidence at all, and the results showed.
No, the confidence, Micah, has been fabulous. They have not been scared to pull threes. They've been shooting their threes beautifully, and they have not been scared to drive in and dish around and make risks on defense. The Bucks have played really valiantly so far in this first half, and let's hope they finish it out strong with 1:05 remaining on the clock.
Just a final minute and a half score update. Blair Academy 34, Putnam Science Academy 38.
Here is number 4 for Putnam Academy, shooting 1 for 1.
Janaea Grant, a senior, will be at the line right now. Her first shot is up, and it is in. Second shot up, and she sinks it. Blair down to a 6-point deficit.
Here comes Zainab Ozil. Will Blair Academy be able to get the lead back down to 4? Here's Zainab handling the ball. There she is. Kennedy Henry moving through. Zainab handling the ball, goes and finds Jalen for the easy layup. Great connection there. Zainab draws 2 defenders, so Zainab is unguarded. And Zainab notices that and finds her teammate for 2. Great heads-up play there for the guard from Turkey, junior guard. And here's Zainab with the steal! Here go the Bucks. Oh no, Zainab dribbled off her foot. Behind the back pass by number 1 Nez for Putnam. Layup no good. And there's Jalen Hartman with the steal. Terrible pass from number 10 for Putnam. Here comes Ashley Red. Back to Kennedy Henry. Swings it, tries to get it to Bella Murray. Too much on the pass. Out of bounds, Putnam ball. Blair Academy now only down by 4.
11 seconds remaining in a half. Let's see what can happen here.
Here's number 1 Nez for Putnam. Handling the ball up the court. She pulls the 3. Wow. Hits the 3 again and blows another kiss to the crowd. Bella Murray tries to heave the shot, but it is not in time.
That'll conclude the first half with Blair Academy at 36, Putnam Science Academy 43. I would say, despite the current situation with the scoreboard, I would say Blair has put up a decent game. It's their home. All right, we are back for the second half of Blair Academy Buccaneers vs. Putnam Science Academy. We checked in with the stats book over half. Just a little update for you guys. The leading scorer for Putnam is number 1 Nash Goranova with 13 points, but she's also come in with 2 fouls to start the half. Leading scorer for Blair Academy is Jalen Hartman with 11 points, and the leading fouler for Blair Academy is Elizabeth Archer with 3 fouls. Number 24 for Putnam is their leading fouler with 3 fouls and 1 technical.
And here comes the second half. Number 1 Nez for Putnam Academy with the ball. Guarded by number 4 for Blair. Bella Murray swings the ball into 24. Back out for a Putnam 3. That was number 3 for Putnam Academy. And here's Zainab, the ball handler for Blair, bringing the ball up the court. Jalen Hartman now has the ball in the corner, who drives down the baseline, faced by some hard opposition from number 24, but Ashley Red, for deep, hits the deep 3! Ashley Red getting the fans into it early off in the second half. Here's number 1 Nez for Putnam with the ball, who also pulls the 3, and she hits it. Once again, an impressive shot for Nez, but Zainab finds Jalen Hartman down the court, who pulls the mid-range jumper. It does not fall. Ashley Red with the offensive rebound. It does not fall. Ball off of Bella Murray. Putnam Academy ball. Here's number 1 Nez with the ball for Putnam. Passes it off to number 2, Jada Mills. Jada Mills working on Zainab Ozil, but swings it to number 3. Number 3 drives in, but gets packed by Kennedy Henry. Steal, finds Ashley Red. Ashley goes up for the rebound and gets blocked. A lot of talk there from number 1 Nez. Getting up in the face of Ashley Red after that block. Coach Rosnick was not happy about that. Lack of sportsmanship there. The fans don't like it either. Let's see how Blair responds. Zainab Ozil with the inbound. Zainab tries to find Ashley Red. Reach and foul called on Putnam Academy.
Number 4 for Putnam is now up to 4 fouls. Let's see how they proceed moving forward.
Here's Kennedy Henry, 4 to 3 in the corner, and she hits it. Gets up in the face of number 2 after that incredible 3. 42-49. Blair's only down 7. Here comes number 3 for Putnam with the ball. Drives in, gets picked off by Ashley Red, but they maintain possession. Number 3 finds number 24 in the paint. Reach and foul on Blair Academy. I believe it was called on number 2, Kennedy Henry.
She is now up to 3 fouls early, but Putnam inbounds the ball. See what they do here.
Here's number 24 working on Jalen Hartman. Rolls off of her and puts the layup off the glass for 2 for Putnam. Here's number 13, Zainab Ozil for your Bucks. She's driving in, crosses, tries to find Bella Murray in the middle, but instead finds the hands of Putnam Academy, who swings it down to number 2, goes up for the left-handed layup, and she misses. Guarded by Kennedy Henry, who now finds Jalen Hartman, swings it to Zainab, in between Zainab's legs, out off Blair. Putnam Academy ball. And once again, here comes Nez for Putnam, bringing the ball up. Finds number 2, guarded by Zainab Ozil, driving in, tries to put up the shot. Zainab's arm straight up, but the ball falls. And here's Bella Murray for Blair. Bella Murray gets swung down to Ashley Red, who swings it back to Bella Murray, driving in, goes through a couple of defenders, shooting foul called on number 24, who's unhappy with the call. Bella Murray getting sent to the line for 2 for your Blair Academy Bucks.
I believe that is 5 fouls for number 24, but I mean, I may be mistaken. Let's see what the refs do here. But at the moment, it's Bella Murray at the line for 2. Bella Murray's first shot is up and is good. Here goes number 24 getting subbed off for Nave. Number 33 would come in the game for her. Here comes Bella Murray's second shot. It misses, but Kennedy with the quick rebound and puts up the mid-range for 2.
That 2 points from the line turns into 3 for Blair Academy, 45-53. Putnam is up. Nez drives in, swings it to 33 in the corner. The 3 is no good. Offensive rebound by number 3. Swings it to number 4 for 3. Hits it. No question about that one going in. And here comes the Bucks. Kennedy Henry now with the ball from the arc, doesn't pull it. Finds Bella Murray instead. Bella's driving in. Swings it to Ashley Red. Ashley pulls the corner 3. Oh, no good. off the back of the board. But here's Kennedy with the offensive rebound. Her mid-range does not fall. Looks like the refs called a reach-in on Blair Academy. Not the travel that the Bucks were looking for. Reach-in on number 4, Bella Murray. Putnam ball.
Quick substitution for Blair Academy Buccaneers. Number 11 is Elizabeth Archer. Subs out Ashley Red.
And here's Putnam Academy's number 2, Jada Mills. Bring a ball up the court, guarded by Zainab Ozil. Drives on Zainab Ozil. Zainab tries to lock her down, and she does. Gets the own defensive rebound, finds Jalen Hartman down the court. Jalen for the breakout. Gets it and one! Jalen Hartman finishing through physical contact. What an assist there by Zainab Ozil.
Jalen Hartman, you can see that senior leadership, very experienced player, was able to take the foul and put in the basket. She'll be going on the line for a 3-point play. I believe she is up to 15, potentially 16 points after this free throw right here. So let's see what she can do. The refs are quickly discussing something. I believe a player is to come out. I think might have been a jewelry purpose. Number 3 will be taking a seat at the bench while number 11 comes in to replace her. But here comes Jalen Hartman's free throw shot. She puts it up and sinks it to complete the 3-point play.
Here comes Putnam Academy with the 8-point lead. Nez with the ball, guarded by Bella Murray. Scared for her 3-point. Here's number 11 Putnam with the spin move on Elizabeth Archer. The layup does not fall, but they did call a shooting foul on number 11, Elizabeth Archer. Putnam Academy, number 11, at the line for 2.
Yeah, that foul on Elizabeth Archer there is going to put her at 4 fouls. So we'll see how Blair proceeds with that. But right now, number 11, Genevieve Weidemeyer, senior for Putnam, is at the line. She goes up and misses the first shot. Yep, and there goes Blair Academy, subbing out Elizabeth Archer, hopefully saving her in her potential foul trouble, putting back in Ashley Red. Second shot coming for Putnam. It is up, and she sinks that one, going 1 for 2.
Here's Jalen Hartman on the inbound to Kennedy Henry, who then passes it off to point guard Zainab Ozil. Zainab then swings it to Jalen Hartman, who puts it in the corner to Bella Murray. Bella Murray finds Zainab Ozil, mid-range jumper from the elbow, hits it! Zainab Ozil with the jump back, inbound by Putnam, off the back of the backboard. Blair Academy ball in. Number 2, who threw that ball off the backboard, is getting subbed out for number 3 for Putnam. Here's Zainab Ozil on the inbound. Zainab Ozil scanning for her teammate, finds Kennedy Henry, who ran through the court. Kennedy goes up for the 2, does not get it, but Zainab Ozil gets in there and passes it to her teammate Ashley Red. Jalen Hartman for 3, no good. Ball is called out on Blair Academy. Putnam Academy with the inbound. Good hustle there from Blair. They didn't get the points that they were looking for, but there was some hard work and good shots put up. Here comes Putnam, number 3 driving in, guarded by Jalen Hartman. Swings it out wide for 3 for Putnam, no good. The missed shot, I believe, was, here goes Putnam for another 3. Zainab Ozil gets the defensive rebound, driving down the court, has 2 players, decides to go with Bella Murray. Bella Murray finishes with the reverse layup. Beautiful 2 points there for Bella Murray. 52-57. Only a 5-point lead for Putnam. Here's number 1, Nez with the ball. Finds 33 in the corner, who drives in. Bella Murray swipes in there. Putnam retains possession. Here's number 11 for Putnam. Swings the ball to 33. To number 1, Nez from deep for 3. Wow. She hits it. That's impressive.
Number 1, Nez, up to 19 points with 3 minutes to go in the third. She is clearly the leading scorer here by far for Putnam. But here comes Kennedy Henry driving in for the layup and 1. She draws the foul. She will be going to the line. Emotions are high for both teams. Crowd's getting into it. This game is getting excited as Blair Academy has shortened the deficit to 6 points.
Kennedy Henry with another physical finish, resulting hopefully in a three-point play here for the Bucks.
Number 24 for Putnam put back in to replace 33. I'm assuming it's for the rebound purposes, but doesn't matter because Kennedy Henry sinks her free throw to complete the three-point play.
The Putnam lead is down to 5. The Bucks have a chance at this game, and here comes Putnam though. They sink a 2. Oh. And here comes Kennedy Henry for Blair, bringing it down. Bella with the offensive rebound finds Ashley Red, who finds Kennedy in the corner for 3. She hits it! Kennedy Henry is on fire! What a 3! And here comes Putnam Academy. Nez from deep 3. Wow. Holy. She hits another 3. Nez also on fire. 58-65. Putnam is leading. Here's Bella Murray with the ball. Jalen Hartman carries it through, hands off to Zainab. Pulls the deep 3. Oh, no good. She can't respond to Nez's deep 3. Here comes Putnam.
Blair and Putnam going shot for shot there. Ended up Blair being down by 7 points with a minute and 41 left in the third. Let's see how these teams can finish it out.
And here's number 11 for Putnam. Driving in, gets fouled on her way up. She's going to the line for 2.
Number 11, Genevieve Weidmeyer, the senior, back up at the line. Seems to be a common occurrence, but you can hear the crowd trying to get in her head. Her first shot goes up, but she puts it in, unfazed by the noise. Her second shot coming up here. The crowd still does not affect her as she drops this one in. Zainab Oval coming down the court, making some moves. Blair Academy settling in.
Ashley Red now with the ball, finds Kennedy Henry in the corner. Puts it back into Ashley Red in the paint. Ashley trying to go through to defenders. Jump ball, Blair Academy possession. The ball staying down on this side of the court. Kennedy Henry looks like she's coming down for the inbound. Actually, Zainab Ozil. Zainab Ozil on the inbound, looking for her teammate. She's going to find Kennedy in the low elbow, the block. Blair Academy still retains position. Here's Ashley Red, drives down the baseline, puts it up, seems to get fouled. Hard hit there, no call. Here comes Putnam Academy, driving down the court. Corner 3 for Putnam. Wow, high bounce off the front of the rim, and it sinks. Blair Academy now down 12. Blair Academy's attempt down the court is no good. Picked off by Putnam. Here comes number 1, Nez with the ball. Another 3 attempt, does not fall this time. Blair Academy, number 4, Bella Murray gets the rebound, finds Ashley Red with it, even though it was tipped. Ashley going in. Reverse layup, does not fall, finds Kennedy Henry, puts it up, and she puts it in. There's 2 for your Bucks. 60-70, Putnam is up. 32.2 seconds remaining in the period. Seems to be some confusion on the court about a possible timeout call, but there is none. Putnam with the inbound. Good hustle there for the defensive rebound for Bella to find her teammate Ashley Red down the court. Kennedy Henry picks it off, gives it to Jalen Hartman. Oh, but then Jalen turns it over and then gets the reach and call. No, neither team is in the bonus, so it's going to be an inbound off the side of the court.
Quick substitution from Blair with 18 seconds left in the third. Ella Sloan checks in for Zainab Ozil.
Here comes number 3 for Putnam, driving down. Puts too much on it. Intended for number 24 for Putnam. Instead goes way over her head and goes out of bounds for a Blair Academy ball.
Zainab Ozil checks back in for Ella Sloan. Hopefully to make some offense happen in the last 15 seconds here.
And here's Zainab Ozil. See what Blair can do. Guarded by number 11 for Putnam. Zainab crosses over, brings it back up to the top. Here she is with the step back 3. Oh, no good. Off the back of the rim. Oh. ball was tipped out by Blair Academy, who were going up for the rebound. Putnam ball with 0.2 seconds on the clock. And that's the period for the quarter.
Current score going into the fourth, we have Blair Academy 60 and Putnam Science Academy at 70. 10-point deficit. Hopefully Coach Rosnick can come up with a game plan here. But at the moment, we have number one, Ness for Putnam Science Academy with a whopping 24 points starting the fourth quarter. And Jay Hartman, I believe, is at 16. Blair Academy's leading scorer. We'll check back in starting the fourth.
Here we are back with the fourth quarter. 10-point deficit for your Blair Academy Bucks. Not impossible, but it will have to be a valiant comeback attempt. Here they are in the court. We're going to need to see some strong defense and some really efficient offense here for your Bucks to keep up with the fiery offense of Putnam Academy. Here's number 2, Nez from extremely deep. That's even too deep for her three-point shooting today. Off the front of the rim, Blair Academy ball.
Yeah, number one, Ness. That was the first time she's missed in a while. She's been nearly unstoppable today. Very high shooting percentage, been shooting from behind the arc. Very impressive, but she's also been driving in to the paint, getting some layups there. She's up to 24 now. I'm hopeful that Blair can stop her there, but unlikely.
And here's Zaina Bosel, number 13 for Blair Academy, bringing the ball up the court. She's driving in, meets contact, finds Jalen Hartman, who goes up through contact and puts up 2 for Blair. Points are added to the visitor column. It should be 62 to maybe, I believe, 70, but anywho, here's Nez with the ball, finds 33 on the inside. Out to number 2. Jalen Hartman hits the court hard. Looks like there was a foul committed by Blair Academy. It's going to be an inbound for Putnam.
Quick substitution for Blair Academy. Elizabeth Archer comes in, subs out Jalen Hartman after that one.
And here's number 1, Nez with the ball. Hands it off to number 2 to find 4 for the deep 3. Wow. And an impressive 3 there from number 4, Jana Grant for Putnam Academy. 62 to 73. Here's Kennedy Henry. Finds Elizabeth Archer, pulls the 3. Doesn't hit it off the back of the rim. Belle Murray tries to get in there for the offensive rebound. Is not able to secure it. Blair Academy dropping on defense. Putnam, number 2, driving down the baseline. Puts working on Zaina Bosel. No good. Zaina Bosel gets the defensive rebound, then gets tripped by number 2. That's a foul on number 2.
You know, Bruce, one thing I noticed is Coach Devin Hill for Putnam has been very calm even when the team is energetic. I don't know if he's just seen that before, but he's staying very calm, and I think that's going to bring some confidence in his girls.
Yeah, he's definitely shown confidence in his team, and I don't blame him. They've been able to knock down some important shots today. But the game is not over. Blair Academy is fighting here, and just like that, Bella Murray hits 2. The Blair fight is still on. They're looking for a win today. Here comes number 2 for Putnam with the ball. Number 3 now. Hands it off to 4. Hands it off to 2. Blair's unfazed though. Number 2 goes in, tries to put up the shot. They're calling it out off Blair Academy.
Jalen Hartman for Blair Academy checks back in for Ashley Red.
And there is the inbound for number 1, Nez. 33 with the ball at the top. Here she is, working on Jalen Hartman. Tries for the reverse, no good. Jalen Hartman gets the rebound, and here's number 4, Bella Murray. Ozil, who's driving it. Kennedy Henry, corner three, hits it! That was a timely three for Blair Academy. Can always count on Kennedy. Here's number 1 Neves for Putnam, bringing the ball down the court. Nez is working on Bella Murray. She gets through. They called a foul on the floor. Nope, they called it on the shot. Number 1 Nez is getting sent to the line for 2, or maybe 1 and 1. I think it was on the floor, but a 1 and 1 foul.
Yeah, I believe you're correct, Priest. I'm pretty sure they're in bonus now. So number 1 Ness will be shooting 1 and 1. She's at 24 now, could potentially extended to 26, but a quick substitution, 24 for Putnam comes back in. Right now, Nez's first shot is up. And no good.
Here's Elizabeth Archer for 3. Is not good. Out off Kennedy Henry, who tried to secure the offensive rebound. Here is Putnam, number 4. Gets the ball in to her teammate, number 3. Packed by, I believe, number 2, Kennedy Henry. Here's Jalen Hartman. Finds Elizabeth Archer. Is not good. It's blocked by the rim. Elizabeth Archer stepped on the baseline. Putnam ball. 67 to 76. Blair's down by 9. Here comes Putnam. Taking their time, bringing the ball to the court, and a timeout was called.
So a quick correction on the last free throw play. I believe it was a shooting foul, and the free throw was good, which pushed number 1 Ness up to 25 points. You know, one thing I like to say, Priest, is Coach Rosens let us know before the game that it was one of their goals to be first in the boards, be physical in the rebounds, and get their rebounds. But what I've noticed is these girls are not leaving a lot of room for rebounds. They've been knocking down shots all over the floor. But when there is a ball up for grabs, I feel like Blair has been pretty dominant in the paint, especially with their offensive rebounds. Those are a lot more contested. They've been all up in those. They've had a lot of second chance points. But on the defensive side, I feel like Putnam's not too aggressive when they're chasing their rebounds. I feel like Blair's been heavily dominating that aspect of the game.
Yeah, Mike. The Bucks have been pretty good trying to get in there on the offensive rebounds. They've got offensive rebounds a couple of times, and there have only been a few times that I can remember that they've allowed Putnam to get some offensive boards. So they've definitely been physical, getting their tall players like Jalen Hartman and Elizabeth Archer in there to get up and get the boards over some of the competition, like number 24 for Putnam, who is a very tall 6-foot guard.
Yeah, Putnam's known for their guards, mainly guard team, but they definitely have some players that can get up and get the boards.
And speaking of guards, here's number 2 for Putnam. And it looks like a foul was called on number 4, Bella Murray, down by the block for her guarding on number 24. It's going to be an inbound for Putnam. Oh, correction, the refs, I believe they forgot it was that Putnam was in bonus, so number 24 is getting sent to the line for 1 and 1.
That is correct. Number 24, Sophia Fontaine. She is a postgraduate for Putnam. And here comes her first shot. She puts it up, and she sinks it. Crowd was trying to get louder to distract her, but she did not even notice them. So let's see what happens here on the second shot. Second shot is up, and she jocks it in.
Here comes Zainab Ozil. The Bucks are down by 11 with a little under 5 minutes to go in the quarter. Zainab Ozil looking for a teammate. Finds Kennedy Henry on the wing 3. Bang! She hits that. Impressive 3 there by Kennedy Henry. But here comes Putnam's number 2 driving down the court. Gets stopped by Jalen Hartman. Swings it to the corner. I cannot see. It was a 3 by Nez. Wow. Here's Zainab Ozil driving in. She goes up, gets fouled on her way up. Zainab Ozil getting sent to the line for 2.
Yeah, so there's number 1 Nez with 28 points. leading Putnam Academy, who is currently having an 11 lead on the Buccaneers. Zaina Bozo can cut it down to 9 here. Let's see what she can do at the line. Nate. Her first shot is up, and she sinks it. Quick substitution for Blair Academy. Ashley Red comes in for Elizabeth Archer. Let's see what happens with Zaina's second free throw here. Second shot is up, and it is good.
Zaina Bozel there was 2 for 2 from the line. Here comes Putnam. Number 2 driving in, finds 24 on the wing. Pulls up for the mid-range jumper. Air ball. And here is Bella Murray for Blair. Passes it to Jalen Hartman, who puts up the layup, and it's good for 2. 74-81. Putnam is still leading, but Blair seems to be on fire here with their offense. Here's Nez slowing down the game, trying to throw the Bucks off their game by slowing it down and changing the pace of play. Here's number 2 with the ball. Swings it to 3. Hand off to number 1. And another one off the knee of number 2. There we go, Bucks.
Elizabeth Archer coming back in for Ashley Red. Doing some strategic substitution here depending on possession of the ball. So let's see what they do with this going forward.
Bella Murray was getting in there. She made number 2 for Putnam mess up and hit the ball off her knee. Here's Zaina Bozel with the crossback. Drives in, gets blocked. Oh, but they call a shooting foul. It looked like they hit her hand. Zaina Bozel is getting sent to the line for another 2.
Zaina Bozel, one of the shortest players in the court right now, but let me tell you, she's not afraid to get up there with the taller players and get physical, trying to get up to the basket, and then she will get rewarded for that as she's sent to the line right now. Crowd dead silent. She puts it up, and she knocks it in. A couple substitutions here coming for both teams. Oh, my correction. Only Blair Academy. Oh, nope, both teams send one in. Ashley Red comes in, and number 33, Nate, comes in for Putnam Academy.
Zaina Bozel here has the chance to make the game a 5-point game for the Bucks.
Complete silence from the crowd. Second shot is up, and she drains it.
The game is within 5 now for the Bucks. Here's number 1, Nez, for Putnam Academy. Guarded by Bella Murray. Here she is driving in to the right, swings it to the corner. Number 4 with the ball. She swings it up top. Ashley Red, like a hawk, on her on defense. Can't get through. Swings it to 33, who drives in. Pulls up the mid-range floater. No good. Bella Murray with the rebound. Here's Jalen Hartman. Heaves the ball deep to Ashley Red. First layup. Good! 78-81. The Bucks are within 3. What an amazing transition play there by the Blair Academy girls basketball team.
Putnam really taking a timeout. This is a necessary timeout for them. The momentum has completely shifted. The lead has been cut down to 3. They're going to try to talk out their problems here as Blair Academy is on fire right now. They have all the momentum going forward. Hopefully they can keep it moving, gain control of this game.
Blair with the momentum. The crowd says that Putnam needs to talk it over. One of their favorite chants when the opposing team calls a timeout when Blair's on fire. Let's see if they can make this timeout useful and stop the Bucks, or will the Bucks keep the momentum and change the tide of the game?
No, both teams coming back in the court here, but I think the main thing that has really switched it around for Blair is Coach Rosdick's main goal of getting to these boards. Any contested balls, you see a few Blair County players getting to that. That'll continue on as the crowd's getting crazy here. Let's see how it happens in the last 3 minutes and 3 seconds.
You know, Mike, it's getting a little hard to hear you in here. The fans are loving it. Big turnout for the girls' first game this season. And, oh, they called a reach-in on Kennedy. It looked like a clean steal from here. Kennedy Henry fouled with the reach-in. Here goes Putnam for the 1-and-1.
Number 1, Nez, coming up to take a shot. She has possibility to extend her point total to 30 for the night. But her first shot is up. And she misses. That's a rare occurrence for her as Blair Academy is now driving down the court.
Here comes Zaina Bozo with the ball, drives in. Left hand finish, and it's good! And one! The crowd loves it! Zaina Bozo has a chance to tie up the game!
There she goes again, folks, getting up there, not afraid to pull one up with the taller kids on the court, putting it down, and a free throw here to tie the game up. She has gone off the last couple of seconds. Complete science here. She puts it up. Ball is good. Blair Academy has tied the game.
Zaina Bozo, contact finish, gets the three-point play. That timeout did not stop the Bucks' momentum. Here comes Putnam, trying to change the score. Missed three, rebound by Zaina Bozo. Here come the Bucks. Finds Bella, goes in for two, hits it! 83-81, Blair Academy. The crowd is loving this.
Priest, the bleachers are literally shaking behind us. Let's see what Blair can do in these last 2 minutes and 12 seconds.
Here's number one, Nez with the ball, driving in. No, the layup does not fall. Here comes Blair. Bella Murray driving with the ball down the court. Floater, not good. Tipped, Putnam Academy. Blair Academy's getting the inbound off the baseline.
Substitution for Putnam Academy. Number 2 senior leader Jada Mills comes in, as well as Elizabeth Archer for Blair Academy coming in to check out Ashley Reed.
Here's Zaina Bozo with the inbound. Kennedy Henry now with the ball. Drives in. Finds Zaina in the corner for three. Oh, it's no good. Elizabeth Archer tried to get the rebound. And it was out off her. She could only get one hand on it. Putnam ball. 83-81.
Elizabeth Archer checking back out for Ashley Reed.
Here comes number 2, Jada Mills for Putnam Science Academy. Timeout called by Putnam.
Coach Devin Hill trying to make a push in these last 2 minutes. They have completely lost control of this game. The lead is now belonging to Blair Academy. So we are going to be seeing what happens here. It appears on the sideline, though, Kennedy Henry, a key role player here for Blair Academy. She looks to be cramping. Hopefully, in this timeout, she can recover and get back on the court for the Bucks. Priest, this has been an electric last couple minutes. The crowd is going crazy. The bleachers are shaking. Hopefully, Blair can close this one out.
Yeah, Mike, I saw the bleachers bobbing up and down. The crowd is loving it. What a great first home game for the Bucks.
The crowd seems to be confident in Blair's potential outcome here, but either way, this is an exciting game. This is electric. The crowd is loving it either way. Hopefully the Bucks can close out.
You know what, Mike? This one's going to come down to the wire. At one point, the Bucks were down by 12 in this half. Now they're up by 2. Can they hold on to this lead and keep up the momentum that they have over Putnam Academy, one of the best teams in the nation? Here come the Bucks. They seem excited, but they also seem focused.
Unfortunately, Kennedy Henry, a defensive ball hawk and offensive stud, is taking a second on the bench here. Ella Sloan, who has been on and off the court, is coming in for her. Let's see what she can do.
And here is number 1 for Putnam, Nez with the ball. Guarded by Bella Murray, who seems to be forcing her to her left. Finds number 4 for 3. Guarded by Jalen Hartman. Does not fall, but they do get the offensive rebound. Here's number 11, drives in. Is it a charge or is it a block? Oh, it's a shooting foul on number 13, Zainab Ozil. Number 11 getting sent to the line for 2.
Number 11, Genevieve Weidemar. We feel like we've seen her a lot at the line tonight, but here she is for another 2. Crowd is absolutely doing anything they can to make her miss this shot. She puts the first one up, and she knocks it in. Blair with 2 players coming in here. Kennedy Henry back in the court, showing her toughness, along with Elizabeth Archer to try to get this rebound if it does not fall in the hoop. Second shot is up, and it falls. It is a tie game now. Timeout taken. It is tied up 83-83 with 1:36 left to go. Blair Academy's ball. Let's see what can happen here.
Not only an exciting game, Mike, but a high-scoring one as well. This game has been we've seen a lot of threes, a lot of tough play to the rim. Let's see how it finishes out. Like you said, a minute 36 left on the clock.
I think Coach Rosnick here for Blair Academy is extremely proud of his girls, the way they come back. The only thing he can hope for now is they can maintain the control. Right now, Putnam Academy appears to be in double bonus, so they got to be careful with their foul trouble here, but we will see what can happen in the last minute and a half.
Here come the players hitting the court. Zainab Ozil on the inbound. Kennedy Henry on the inbound. Finds Zainab Ozil. And here's Zainab bringing the ball down the court. Finds Jalen Hartman. They called a travel, although it looks like Zainab got attacked.
Blair Academy substituting in Ashley Red. Along with Ella Sloan, she replaces Zainab.
Here's Putnam's number 2, Jada Mills, bringing the ball up the court. Finds number 1, Nez, guarded by Ashley Red tight. Here's number 4, guarded by Jalen Hartman. Looks for her teammate, finds number 1, Nez. 83-83. Minute 12 left on the clock. Here's number 4 driving in on Jalen Hartman. Jalen Hartman puts her hands up. Here's number 4 from the corner. For Putnam, misses the 3. Offensive rebound by number 2. They put it up for 2. Blair's now down 2, 85-83. Here's Bella Murray. Bring the ball up the court, guarded by number 11. Screen set by Jalen Hartman. Bella Murray's going in. Tries to get a pass off. Gets tripped. Once again, no call. Here comes Putnam. Layup, and they call a shooting foul.
And Priest, the crowd hates that one. That ball went off. Apparently there is contact. Tough scene. Crowd's not happy. But let's see if Blair Academy can make a move in the last 43 seconds following these free throws.
You know, Mike, we're not down there, but from where we're standing, I might have to side with the crowd on this one. That looked like Jalen Hartman's hands were up, but nonetheless, they're getting sent to the line for 2.
The only thing Blair Academy has to watch out for in these last 43 seconds are the fouls on the floor shooting. Either way, they're getting 2 attempts to knock one in here. So let's see what can happen here. Timeout called. We'll check back in at the free throws. Number 3, junior Kaylin Sedano will be taking these 2 shots here. Crowd is getting loud. She puts the bucket up. Oh, wow. Off the rim, off the glass, and she's able to drop it in. Second shot coming up here, which would push it to about a 2 possession lead. Shots up, and she misses this one. Off of Putnam and Blair Academy ball, down by 3 with 42 seconds to go.
Here's Kennedy Henry with the inbound. Blair Academy is down 3. 42.6 seconds left on the clock. Here's Zainab Ozil. Blair Academy has time, so they need to maintain their composure. Zainab Ozil trips. They get on the floor. But Coach Rosnick called a timeout. Blair Academy is going to keep the ball. Smart timeout call there by Coach Rosnick, Mike.
Yeah, Priest, very quick thinking. That could have been dangerous for Blair. 34 seconds remain. A turnover would have been pivotal there. Blair's really got to work to get a basket in the hoop here, whether it be 2 or 3. And they got to have a nice lockdown possession, try to win it out, close it out with the next one after that. Let's see what can happen.
Yeah, Coach Rosnick, you know, might be on the sideline, but he's also in this game, showing his skill as a coach, calling that timeout. Let's see what he plans for the girls to do here when they come back out on the court.
Both players coming out Blair Academy puts out Elizabeth Archer, Kennedy Henry, Zainab Ozil, Jalen Hartman, and Isabella Murray to try to close this out. Blair Academy will be inbounding the ball with a tough defensive press from Putnam. Let's see what can happen.
Bella Murray inbounding it. Zainab Ozil pushes off her teammate. Bella Murray struggling to find someone, but just throws it into the backcourt. Zainab Ozil scoops up the ball. Here she comes. Elizabeth Archer in the corner. Kennedy Henry goes through her hands. Bella Murray with the heads-up play, tries to get it. Out off Putnam, Blair Academy ball.
Let me tell you, they got physical there. Some bodies on the floor, but Bella Murray puts it all on the line. Goes off Putnam last. Another inbound for Blair Academy.
Blair Academy showing their want. Here to Bella Murray. Inbounded to Jalen Hartman. Swings it back into Bella Murray, who tries to go in. They call it a foul on the floor, a reach and foul. Blair Academy is in single bonus, so Bella Murray is being sent to the line for 1-1 to put the game hopefully within 1 for Blair.
Either way, the free throws fall here. We're in a big defensive stop here by Blair on the other side of the court. And another quick possession with the basket. Crowd getting quiet. Basket's up, and she drops it in. She will be shooting a second one here. Lead down to 2 for Putnam. Second shot up. She misses. Jump ball. Possession goes to Blair Academy.
Blair Academy out possession. Blair inbound. They're down 2, but this could turn into a 3-point possession. Here comes Zainab Ozil on the inbound. Zainab Ozil for her teammate. Struggling to find one. Finds Kennedy Henry. Back to Zainab Ozil in the corner, driving in. Goes for 2. Putnam hand gets in there. Blair Academy, another inbound on the baseline. Zainab Ozil feeling the nerves. Big game here.
This is getting electric, Freeze.
This is tight. I'm getting nervous, Mike. Tries to find Ashley Red. Forces it. Cannot get it. Putnam ball. Oh! Ashley Red tried to get in there for the clean steal, but instead they're going to call a reach in. Putnam is in double bonus, so number 3 is getting sent to the line for 2.
Freeze, the crowd here is going to do anything they can. They're going for 2 free throws. Putnam is up by 2. They're going to need to pray for some misses here to be able to drive down the court and tie it up or potentially go for the win. Let's see what happens here.
Yeah, Mike, this could take a stroke of luck.
Ball is up, and it's no good.
Blair Academy is still within 2 here, Mike.
Yep.
9 seconds.
Make or miss, it'll be a 1-possession game going back down the court with 9 seconds remaining for the Buccaneers.
There it goes.
It is up, and she drops it in.
Blair Academy needs a 3 here to tie the game.
They wanted a quick timeout to try to strategize this, but they have 9 seconds to try to get a shot from beyond the arc to tie up this game. Let's see what Coach Rosnick can cook up for his players. Priest, I believe every member of the school's body is up on their feet watching the remaining 9 seconds.
Yeah, Mike. The fans are into it. They really want a Blair win tonight. But what they have been given, no matter the outcome, is a really great game and a really great season opener against a tough team. Here's Bella Murray with the inbound. The Bucks need 3 to tie the game. Zainab Ozil now has the ball. 8 seconds remain on the clock. She's dribbling it down the court, looking for her teammate. Finds Ashley Red for 3. Oh, it's no good. And that's